Just 6 Central Conference games remain for Eastern Florida women's basketball. MJ Baker's Titans can take one giant leap towards a league title with a victory this afternoon against St. Pete College. But the visitors sit just one game behind the Titans in the standings and can put the title race into a dead heat by pulling off an upset. Live from the Titan Fieldhouse on Eastern Florida's Melbourne campus, it's the St. Pete Titans and the Eastern Florida Titans. Next. Serious Central Conference hoops on a Saturday afternoon on the Space Coast. It's a titanic struggle, if you will, here in the Central Conference. Good afternoon and welcome to Titans basketball on WEFS. My name is Jeff Radcliffe. Say hello to my good friend Mark Moses, Sports Radio 1560 here in Melbourne. We got the Titans up to number 2 in the country. They've won 19 in a row in conference play, 6-0 this season, but this could be their best chance perhaps for an upset. We don't want to see it, but it is certainly possible.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The Titans versus the Titans today. Right. Both teams are red hot. One's won 6 in a row. You know, other one, they just keep winning. This is going to be a great matchup. I'm ready for this one today here, buddy.
Yeah, Eastern Florida won by 10 at St. Pete. A couple of weeks back on the 18th of January. So a rematch of that particular matchup is upcoming. We wait for introductions. Men's basketball game to follow this one, so another doubleheader for you. So glad to have you along. And we will answer any question that we possibly
live
can
on the
air or off.
Yes.
So what did we see? Remember, last week we were here and we had a team in Eastern Florida that was down at the half. They came out like gangbusters in the second in a big win against Santa Fe. Did not allow Santa Fe to score a point in the third quarter.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was unbelievable by this basketball team last week at Eastern Florida. You're absolutely right here at the Titan Fieldhouse. And they held their opponent to 0 field goals. 0 field goals in that third quarter, only 4 in the second half. It was incredible. It really was.
It's going to be more difficult tonight. This is a battle of 1 versus 2. St. Pete 17-7, 5-1 in the Central Conference. Should they pull an upset here, we'll have a dead heat in the conference standings. So very, very important game for MJ Baker's Titans this afternoon. Teams ready to be introduced. Trying to get the starters squared away. Apologize for the delay here. We've got Coach Denisha Davidson talking with the referees, getting things squared away as the crowd waits in anticipation. It's like waiting for that old school glass ketchup bottle at your favorite restaurant, like Long Doggers or something. You
know what's really cool is seriously, we get here early for this broadcast. You and me, I'm here with people behind the scenes, and I've been looking at my notes most of the time. I've been talking to you. I turn around, there's all these people behind us. They're here for basketball today. It's really cool, man, how many people have shown up.
So are we, our entire WEFS crew. So glad to bring you along here on this one as we await our national anthem.
Yeah, it looks like there's still some type of confusion here before contest. I think we're okay now.
Yeah, let's leave it to Mike Parsons now.
And now please rise and move your hats as we play the national anthem.
right, St. Pete a 65-55 winner against, a loser against Eastern Florida on the 18th. And Olivia Delancey, you see on your screen, had 15 points and 7 rebounds in that game. And she can really fill it up when she needs to.
Yeah, and Santa Fe is going to need her to score 20 or more today if they want to get the upset. She is a fantastic player. I'm excited to see what she can bring to the court today.
St. Pete native playing for her hometown team. On the other side is Amenmiazi Mamodu, 5th in the state in field goal percentage, yet she comes off the bench for MJ Baker. 17 points, 14 rebounds against Daytona State midweek.
All right, while you just said that, she just had another 5 points, another 5 rebounds. She is a machine for the Titans.
Let's take a look at the starting fives. Joining Delancey for St. Pete, Jalen Ponder, the sophomore out of Pompano Beach, Mayanna Garrett from Orlando's Wekiva High School, Keontae Burton from St. Pete, Carrollwood Day, and Julia Ruiz Pinedo from Puerto Rico. For Eastern Florida on the right, Shadaria Smith, the top three-point shooter in the state of Florida. She's from Wekiva High School as well, so a couple of former high school teammates facing off today. Loraiba Putu out of Congo, Africa, leading the team, 12.6 points per game. Ellie Garnett from Golden, Colorado, Amelia Hassett, and Leilani Guillon, the redshirt sophomore from Orlando's Boone High School, will round out the starting five.
Now, are you ready for this play-by-play, man, where Titan versus Titan? Are you ready to do this today?
I just think you go Eastern Florida and you go St. Pete. I mean, we were talking on the radio earlier this week on your show. You know, you get Tigers versus Tigers, Bears versus Bears, you know, Wildcats versus Wildcats.
Yes.
You hear that a lot, right? We've had national championship football games where we've had that. Titans.
This is going to be unique, buddy. It is. I know there was MJ Baker.
Multiple times a year in multiple sports here in the Central Conference. So fist bumps all around here for the Titans today. If we say something about the Titans, something good or something bad has happened at the same time.
You can't be wrong with today's broadcast.
That's right. Just you can mispronounce a name. That would be the only fear at this point.
Yeah, and just real quick, probably some confusion by the St. Pete Titans where with some of the rosters. So I just want to clarify this. I appreciate they came to us. It sounds like we
look important, right?
Trust me, we don't. We don't know what we're doing half the time, I promise.
If you can't figure it out by listening to us, right?
Let's go, buddy.
It is a tip-off, and coming away with it is Olivia Delancey, who we just talked about, player to watch here for St. Pete. They'll get into the front court for the first time, and the J is off the mark. Guyon has the rebound for the Titans of Eastern Florida. They get into the front court for the first time. Here's Smith for three to light it up. Swish!
She knew it, too. The minute she threw that up, she's like, I'm getting this 3 points.
Point guard bringing it up the court is Julie Ruiz Pinedo. With the right hand, forces it down low.
Out.
And it will be a turnover back to Eastern Florida. Up a triple here early. Guyon into Smith, had the three on the last trip down. We'll work it around to Garnett. Smith in the corner. Guyon will let it fly from distance. Off the front iron, no good. Big rebound collected by Garnett. And we'll do it again. Shot clock resets. Ellie lets it fly. Not that time. Getting a couple of extra bites at the apple. That one pays off. Amelia Hassett, the freshman, puts it down.
It looked like, even though it was multiple rebounds, everyone's touching the ball here in the first, minute or so of the game. I like it.
Just underway. Trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time. Here's Keontae Burton out of St. Pete. Goes into the lane and draws foul.
Kind of a delayed call on the foul. And then we're going to go to the replay right now. I like this is team basketball to start. And I know these are two of the top rebounding teams in the state. You're seeing it right there.
Yeah. Eastern Florida leads at 49.1 rebounds per game. St. Pete not far off the pace. 44.2, they're fourth in the state.
And here's the other thing. Eastern Florida earlier this week, they went 83-39. Hey, St. Pete won 78-55. Both these teams can score the basketball.
Burden, a 77% free throw shooter, makes both. And St. Petersburg on the board. A little bit of a half press here. Getting it across the timeline now is Hassett. Down low it goes to Putu. Circles around, had it knocked out of her hands by Ponder. It will stay with the Titans.
That was good defense. Clean strip under the rim. Yeah, so what are we going with the shot clock right now?
18. All the way out and stolen away by Burden. We'll pull it back. Has an open runner in Ponder.
No.
Walk with the basketball. Turnover brings it back to the Titans of Eastern Florida. 22-1 this season, 6-0 in Central Conference play.
That's just jitters to start the game. This, I mean, it's such a big game for both teams. You're just trying to feel it out.
Guyon. Down low. And easy as it comes for Putu, her first bucket. Again, leads the team 12.6 points per game. And does a whole lot of other things well, too. 7-2. Top of the key. Shot on the way. Delancey, no good. Chasing down the rebound, though, is Reese Pinetto. Take it in among the trees and draw the foul.
I like the confidence going to the rim.
Pinetto out of Yauco, Puerto Rico, Central Point High School, though, here in the States. Averaging 14.1 points per game.
You know, strategy-wise on defense, if you're Eastern Florida, you can't let the smallest player on the court just go straight to the rim with no fear moving forward. And look, we just started this game, and it's like they're already back at the free throw line.
Makes the first, a 71% free throw shooter. This is the second. 7-4 ball game. Again, bit of pressure. Broken by Eastern Florida behind the back from Garnett. Golden, Colorado, down low to Putu. She'll try to track down the loose ball. Kick it out, top of the key. Three on the way. Garnett, no. Hassett can't come away with it. These two teams showing their talent on the board. Down low. Lighting a three again. Not that time for Delancey. She's 0 for 2. Smith. With the pink locks, or the magenta locks, if you will. Down low, right-handed shot won't fall, gets her own rebound, kicks it out, back to Smith, on the wing, three-pointer off the mark. Ooh. Delancey, yet to score here, leads him with 15.6 points per game.
And she's gonna have to have more than 15 today to get the upset.
I agree. Season high at 26. Garrett fumbles a bit. Reese Pinetto, shot clock down to 7. Oh, finding the open player down low. How about Burden getting free and scoring the bucket? She's got 4 points.
The patience by the Titans there. I thought they had nothing. All of a sudden it opened up.
Cuts it to 1. Request permission for flyby, and the shot still does not fall for Garnett.
Not a good start by Eastern Florida.
And St. Pete has taken the lead on the jumper from Ponder, her first bucket.
Jeff, we saw this last Saturday, 25 points scored in the first quarter by Santa Fe, and they came out red hot. We're starting to see some of that here from St. Pete.
Azu Mamodu is in there for the Titans for the first time. We talked about her in the open, who was just on a hot streak. That's where you got to get her down low. They put her in and draws a foul. They've seen the film. She was double teamed immediately.
Okay, so here's what's interesting with strategy. Garnett, she's got that shot open. She does, if she wants to take it, it's there, but she said, I'm gonna go inside.
She's missed her first two or three attempts, though. Guyon to the bucket, gets the foul.
Going in the trees, she almost got that. It just looks like every shot so far is going in and out for Eastern Florida.
Not to jinx her, she hits 86% from the foul line. That's about as automatic as you can get until you talk about Hannah Mevius-Svensson, another reserve for MJ Baker, who hits 92% from the free throw line. That is like JJ Redick territory.
High energy to start this game so far, Jeff.
Checking in now, Tanaya Pryor. Let's hey, if you're gonna miss one name, might as well miss them both. Money as it comes for Leilani. Pryor, freshman guard out of Macon, Georgia Central High School.
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to the monitor. The Titans.
Yes.
It's going to take me a minute.
Tied at 8. St. Pete with the basketball. And Delancey has it stolen away. Diana Kulikowska got the steal. Down low, waiting for it. How about the patience there from Aji Mamodu? Her first bucket. Titans take a 2-point lead.
Oh, give me more of that if you're Eastern Florida. That was nice.
Reese Pinetto takes the lane, gets it up, draws the foul.
That might be a problem today. I know we're going to go to the replay right here. Look at this, the steal, and what's the first thing you need to do? Go find your teammates and make the extra pass. This is beautiful basketball.
Pinetto back to the line. Went 1 of 2 the last trip down. Switches through the first. Reese Pinetto leads the team in assists per game and steals, so a very active player with her hands. And again goes 1 of 2. A loose ball though comes to Ponder. She can't put it down. And the Titans immediately trapped along the baseline. Coming out of there is Kulikowska.
Nice.
Shadaria Smith down low. Can't get it. Second bite of the apple. Crunch it goes for Aji Mamodu. She's got 4. Titans have a 4-point lead.
See, that's when you hit the weight room, to keep your arms like that. That is not easy to do, to keep them up, but you get the easy baskets.
Delancey spins along the baseline, puts it up off flash. Nice shot for Delancey, her first bucket. Cuts it to 1. Boy, again, that time you gave her a couple of chances, could not put it down. Good active rebounding from both teams here. Well, likes going to her right, does Ruiz Pinetto. Over the back call against Eastern Florida.
You know, growing up playing basketball, we call that cherry picking. But you'll take it. You will.
You can do it. There's no offside in basketball.
No, she's standing right under the basket.
Timeout.
If you're St. Pete, you got to be like, wait a minute, why is the tallest player on the court wide open under our rim? What's going on here exactly?
Right. Well, Titans of Eastern Florida holding a slight 1-point lead, but it's early. 4:04 to play in this first quarter. MJ Baker talking things over in her 6th season out of Delaware, Ohio. 120+ wins so far for her. She's head coach at Broward for a couple of seasons. Region 8 Coach of the Year. That followed her stint at Bluefield College in West Virginia. She had over 200 wins there. As a player, was at the University of West Florida, played professionally in Germany. And we've got a cheer squad here.
I see that. We'll have to get some info what school they're at.
Yes. A good coaching matchup with some great playing credentials. Denisha Davidson on the other side. In her 7th season out of Clarksville, Tennessee. She wasn't on that last train, I don't think, but she played at Kansas State, then finished her career at Kennesaw State. Had 1,000 points, 2-time All-American, 20 points per game, 10 rebounds per game as a player. Getting it done.
St. Pete is aggressive so far in this game.
Shot won't fall.
You were saying this at the top. I mean, look, Tights won the first meeting 65-55 by 10. Won the last 4, 7-3 the last 10. But if you tell that to St. Pete, they don't believe that.
All the way, and then losing the handle was Gerke. The upset-minded Titans of St. Pete trying to take the lead on this trip down. They do just that. Delancey has 4.
Which way are we going?
Well, it will be Titan basketball. We know that.
This was wild. All right.
Boy, just splitting the D.
Yeah, they're attacking the rim. No fear so far.
Guyon will bring it out. Check back to MJ Baker for the play. Just light the 3 from distance, miss it. Boy, the rebound from Azumamoto, the putback, and the score.
You know, there's all these hands. All of a sudden, it goes to the right pair of hands to score for the Titans.
Mamodu out of London, England. It must be tea time here at the Titan Fieldhouse. Oh, how about that take? Big players come to play. Delancey has her 6th point on her 3rd bucket and draws the foul.
It looks like St. Pete did some homework after that first meeting between these two teams, and they're exploiting something in the defense.
Delancey, a 70% free throw shooter, trying to hit the 3-point play, and she does. She's got 7 points to lead all scorers here in the early going. St. Pete up by 2. Guyon, Smith. At the foul line, gives it up. Azumamoto. Kulikowska. Shot clock not a factor yet. Hits 10, and again off the mark from Guyon, but it's almost like an assist as it finds Mamodu.
Dude, she owns real estate right there on the court. It's too easy.
16 all. Contested shot. Oh, that's a shooter's roll.
Ooh, I like her game. I like that.
4 points now for Ruiz Pinedo, her first field goal. Boy, this battle between Delancey and Azumamoto is a good one to watch.
You knew that was coming. Finally, St. Pete brought some help down low because they have to. They have no answer right now.
Gina Jacques comes in for St. Pete.
What are we getting?
Drawing a foul is Madalena Irena Gerke.
Fouls on number 22.
The Latvian Express.
Some physical play here on a Saturday. Oh, see, you know, you could have gotten the push off there, but no, home crowd gets the call.
Guyon sends it out. Smith steps up.
Oh.
Back down low. He won too many passes there, but Ebony bailed out by the foul. Foul is on Jacques.
Fouls under 22. Gina Jacques, her 2nd, team's 4th.
Team's 4th personal.
I know you said Gerke, she got into the game, what was it, last Saturday? She came in kind of, 4th quarter, some garbage time, but she was very aggressive and, really brought a lot of energy to this team. So I'm happy she's getting in here early.
Smith sends it on the way and tickles the twine. Her 2nd 3-pointer.
Keep shooting that shot. I like it.
Leads the state in 3-point percentage at 39.8. Titans
Travel
by 1. And they'll get the basketball back.
It looked like she was ready to take the shot and then wasn't sure. Oh, I better pass it, and then we go with the travel.
Smith. Trying to collapse down on Azumamoto. Draws another foul.
Oh, no, or was it just?
Oh, just out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
So clean.
All the way out to Gerke. Turnaround in the paint won't fall for Kulikowska. the two Latvian players on the floor here for Eastern Florida right now. Can't get that to go though. Titans by 1, 19-18.
Coach Youssef, you hate to see that. You miss the shot. Just get back on defense. No, then the ticky-tack foul.
And in the bonus.
Yeah, and for our viewers, okay, women's college basketball, 4 quarters, and then team fouls, because then it'll reset next quarter.
Yeah. Making the first is Garrett. Garrett, along with Shadaria Smith, big stars at Wekiva High School in Orlando under head coach Tommy Butts. Going against one another here at the junior college level. That one's an air ball off the hands of Gerke. Tied at 19.
Oh, it's just fumbled it.
1 minute to play in the quarter. 19 all. Guyon. How about that little runner? And it goes. Amelia Hassett has 4.
Oh, what a pass in transition. I might have to get the replay of that once we end this quarter.
Three-pointer, no good. One-handed rebound for the most part for Azimamoto. 1 second difference between the shot and the game clock. 24 to play in the quarter. Scoop shot, it goes for Guyon.
She's been great here in the first quarter so far. That's a championship level type
4
play.
points, shot clock off, 12 seconds. Ooh, how about the spin? Oh, that is nice. Ruiz Pinedo has 6, down to 3. Smith with the ball, lets it fly, buzzer, no. And the Titans will take a 2-point advantage into the break here between the first and second quarter.
Yeah, I need a breather after that first quarter.
Right?
Oh, back and forth so far. Oh, okay, see, if I ask for it, it will come. Look at this. Oh, Showtime Lakers type pass. Ooh. And then this one, I love this. This is, you know what? I could do this also. I could drive to the rim. Oh, got a good one so far.
You know, the spirit of Jerry Buss, right?
Yeah.
Good show.
And you know what? Those are those types of plays you don't get in November. It takes months and months of practice with your teammates to get them in the right spot. It's one of those things like you and me. It took us what? We got to get that chemistry together on the air. Same thing on the court. You got it. You got to toss it. I know I'm a lot to handle, so I get it. I understand. But you know what I mean? That type of pass, you can't. If we've never played before, we're not going to get that done. It takes time.
There's chemistry in almost anything you do, whether it's broadcasting, basketball, chess, checkers, whatever. I guess there's no chemistry in that. So,
well, Coach David,
yeah.
Coach Davidson, she's done a great job so far in this game, having her team prepared to play here at the Titan Fieldhouse.
Team sport.
And I'm not good at chess, if you're wondering.
Yeah,
so we'll never play.
It's a solo sport anyway. I rely on my teammates to bail me out. Travel on Eastern Florida. Game has been as good as advertised. Nip and tuck thus far. Again, it was a 10-point win on St. Pete's home court a couple of weeks back. They'll play once more. In a few weeks' time. Getting it to go. Reed, Aaliyah, is that somebody?
I was thrown at the backboard.
23 all. Smith, she's feeling it. Has another, she's got 9 points.
She's hit on what, I think 3 different spots so far.
Right. I have to get somebody out here on her defensively. That may loosen things up down low. Just underway, second quarter, 26-23 Eastern Florida. How about that from Kulikovsky?
It's like a floater at the rim.
Freshman out of Syracuse. Down low, intercepted, given away. Ponder. shot won't fall. Big rebound for Hassett.
You know what? That was a great executed play in transition. You have multiple defenders come to you, and then backdoor, your teammate's wide open. You got to finish that, though.
And St. Pete basketball, both of these coaches running numbers in and out. This is going to be a 4-quarter game. You got the feeling.
Yes, and you know, Eastern Florida's 22-1. They know how to play 4 quarters of basketball.
Long inbound comes out to Ponder. Now it's Burden. St. Pete product out of Carrollwood Day. Down low. How about that look? And one from Keontae Burden.
Basket good. Fouls on number 22.
Eastern Florida is watching the ball too much on defense. They're losing players who are then getting open.
77% free throw shooter. In comes Putu.
Yeah.
She will spell Ozzy Momodu. Give her a breather. Burden completes a 3-point play. She's got 7. She averages 7.7 a game, so quite the first half from the St. Pete native. Guyon thought about it. Well, just find Smith all by herself in that far corner if they can get it to her. Nope. Guyon goes for it, draws the foul. Leilani.
Yeah, it's a veteran move where, all right, I'm going to go to the rim, but I'm also going to try to find the contact.
Titans down by 2 here. Leilani gets the shooter's roll on the first. Redshirt sophomore out of Boone High School in Orlando. 14 points, 9 assists in that last game against St. Pete on the 18th. They'll play again later this season.
Yeah, we were talking, combining today, you got, 6 games to go. We're in this, home stretch here now.
Yeah, they'll play on the 15th back at St. Petersburg. Guyon made them both, tied at 28 here, 7:48 to play in the half. Boy, off the screen, it is short. These two teams can really rebound the basketball.
You're absolutely right, and if you got to see Coach Baker, she is going up and down the sideline. She is yelling at her players, make sure you're in the right position on defense.
Garnett down low to Hassett. Putu on the floor. How about the athletic spin move? Ain't nothing but a thing. Putu now has 4. Shows why she's second in the state in field goal percentage. Titans now in front by 2. Well, that was just smooth, silky smooth. This is Kulakowski. Now Burden pulls up. The bank is open. She's got 9. Oh, nearly stolen away, but Burden will commit the foul that time. A little too overzealous.
Smith's got to be smarter with the basketball. You can't just kind of throw it in that direction cross court.
Reinforcements checking in. Kulakowski out. Luis Pinedo comes in, as does Delancey. Your leading scorer back on the floor after a breather. Tied at 30 all. Guyon waiting for it. Smith has nobody guarding her on that far corner, but will go down low. If Hassett's going to get that kind of a look, you'll do it every time.
Yeah, smart play with the hesitation, then going up with the basketball.
2-point advantage for the Titans of EFSC. Boy, not shy there as Pinedo let it fly. She's got the green light, obviously. Guyon, the kick out. Back on the floor it goes, and a block And that's called on Delancey, so watch that going forward.
Fouls on number 30, Olivia Delancey, her second. Third.
Second.
We've had some physical play here, Jeff. Here on a Saturday at the Titan Fieldhouse. Huh.
This game is not for the faint of heart.
No, it's not.
You're going to come in here and just go through the motions. You're not going to be on the floor very long.
And yeah, like you're saying, so far 2-point game, 6:12 left here in the second quarter. Both these teams need this win. I know Eastern Florida's 22-1, like 6 in a row, but you look at St. Pete, they have come to play today, 18-7. They only got one loss in conference play. Nothing would make them happier than leaving Melbourne, Florida with the dub today.
(32-30). This team's rocking and rolling, as are the cheer team from Gemini Elementary here in Brevard County.
Oh, Melbourne Beach. We met one of the students.
They are the lowercase G's. Well, the uppercase G's there, but right? Can't call them the OG.
No, that's you.
But getting it done there. It's awesome to have them in the house.
Oh, yeah.
That conversation took a turn, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Right, okay, back to action, thankfully. Smith sitting on 3 3-pointers. We'll give her another crack at it on this trip. Shot clock down to 4. She'll have to let it fly. Down to 2. It's on the way off the mark. Did she get fouled? She hit the deck. And it appears so.
Refs are talking about it.
Yep, 3 shots. Wow.
Fouls on number 30, Olivia Delancey, her third. Team 4.
Smith will go to the line for 3 here. Let's take a look.
Let's see this call.
Shadari Smith in line.
I mean, look.
Take the word for him.
Shot clock's going down. She's probably not going to hit that shot. Many shooters are probably not hitting from that corner like that.
Shadari, a 70% free throw shooter, averaging 11.4 points per game. She's at 9 right now. If she hits all 3 of these, she'll beat her season average. There's 1.
And she's a big part of this basketball team.
Criminal justice major.
I like the form on the free throw shot. Look at this real quick.
Follow through, yeah.
Look at this.
Swish, swish, swish.
I like that.
He's got 12. So don't foul her.
No.
Lead is ballooned to 5. 5.5 to play in the opening half. Patience here from St. Pete, finding the corner. Guyon was there defensively to alter it. Battle under the net, put back up. Boy, just jumping for the rebound. The active hands of Tanaya Pryor making it difficult.
So much energy and effort by the Titans on there, just trying to get a bucket. Just everything, trying to get it in there.
You're gonna have to jump to rebound here, even if you have the height advantage. Puts it on the floor. Poked away, gathered again by Ponder. Luis Pinedo thought about it immediately. Smith was on her. Pull up, just beyond the foul line. Loose ball, collected again by this great rebounding team of Titans. That one up off the glass for 2. Luis Pinedo has her 3rd field goal. He's got 8 points. Long kick out. Will force it down low. Putu off the glass, no. Hits her own rebound, will kick it out. Guyon, little 12-foot jump shot, swishes it through.
She likes that.
14 points in the first half for Shadaria Smith. Well, these are 2 really good basketball teams. Turnaround shot, no.
All right.
Right place, right time on the rebound for Garnett, putting it ahead to Hassett, and it will stay with the Titans of Eastern Florida.
All right, 5-point game, 4 left here in the first half. It feels like now is the time Eastern Florida can go on a run. I like this pass.
We've seen that before.
Yes, we have. There's just kind of this weird feeling in the building like Eastern Florida, all right, let's make our run right now.
Contested three goes down. Garnett's first points of the game are a big one.
Yeah, I like her game. I'm happy she got on the board.
All
Keep
of
it
a
up.
sudden, Titans up by 8. 40-32. Under 4 to play. Opening half. Long three ball off the front iron, no good. Right to Ruiz Pineda. Down low. Rebound Garnett. Ellie's got it. Guyon, another pull up off the front iron. One and done that time.
It was halfway down.
Oh, I'm running out of breath just following these two teams. Underneath, quick shot, up and good for Kulikowski. She's got 4.
Yeah, while they're going up and down the court, we got people subbing in. I can't keep up.
Gonna need oxygen. 6-point advantage. Long skip pass. Gonna need bottled oxygen here. Down low, Putu. Not any problem there. Putu's got 6. She had 10 points in the first meeting.
Putu makes it look easy. I wish I could just shoot, you know, the 2-footers like that.
Oh, another pull-up. Boy, got gamed as Ruiz Pinedo. She is shooting contested shots and just sinking them. Putting it on the floor is Garnett's. Now that time. Down by 6. St. Pete, 2.5 to play. Right-handed, crazy shot from Ponder. I'm running out of breath. 4 points for Ponder. Smith nearly loses the handle.
Hey, first game was 65-55. I think we're going to break that today.
Down low. Boy, just enough. She got hacked on the hand, no foul.
What is...
And quick hands, Garrett has it. Mayana into the front court. Putting on the floor. Off the glass.
Oh.
Can't get it to go, but Aaliyah Reed will shoot 2. Deerfield Beach High School.
Yeah, Coach Davidson, she is liking this. She is telling her team, keep attacking the rim.
MJ Baker working one of the referees right now. That may be the margin, right? That just may be. This is like a de facto conference championship game in a way every time these two teams play. You win this one, you'll have the season edge no matter what happens if you're Eastern Florida. Makes them both those Reed. And it's a 2-point ball game once more. Reed has 4.
What we got?
Foul on Reed. First personal for Aaliyah Reed. Coach Davidson, you sure about that?
I mean, we've been playing physical ball this whole half, and then all of a sudden, wait, we're calling that now?
Yeah, right. Guyon to the line, makes the first.
She got 15 now.
Oh, second.
Look at this.
It's the rebound, puts it
this. I will take that, thank you.
5-point advantage. Guyon on the follow. Just 9 points now. And drawing another foul.
I have something to tell you, Jeff, that's not shocking to anyone. 20 on the Titans. She's going to the rim as much as she wants.
Green light. It's her nickname. Julie Green Light Ruiz Pinedo. Here's Gerke. 90 seconds to play. Get it down to Putu. Can't get it to go. Pop it back up like a ping pong ball. And drawing the foul is Garnett.
Look, Putu should have 30 points so far in this game. It's just, they're just going in and out, in and out. Come on. But Garnett, garbage type rebound. I love it.
One of the lottery balls, just the vacuum pressure pops it up in and out of the Where the glass enclosure, that globe thing, that's what it feels like. Oh, boy, interesting follow through there, but it works for Garnett, who is a 47% free throw shooter. So that average to the north. Even one will help that. Nice rebound, even better. 6-point advantage, minute 12 to go. Gaia. Leilani to her left hand. Pulls up at the foul line. Switch. Gaia.
She has been great.
On a roll, that's her third field goal to go with 5 free throws. 11 points now. And answering there, Kulikowski the three. 48-43, 42 seconds to go. Boy, just let him fly, Garnett! Anything you can do, I can do better. 51-43, the lead now up to 8. Under 30 to play. A 2-second difference in the shot clock and the game clock, and it will be an offensive foul.
Fouls on number 12, Maria Reed, her second.
Reed picks up her second. And the Titans, with the shot clock off, to play for the last shot here, up by 8, 51-43. Dayan. Around the perimeter, in the corner, on the ground, Garnett. Foul line jumper goes for Putu. She's got 8, 3, 2 from half court. It is off the back iron. Ruiz Pinedo put it up and missed it by a couple of inches. And it's a 10-point halftime advantage for Eastern Florida, 53-43. They led by 2 after the first quarter. And +8 here in the second. So a back and forth affair, a 50-point half, 53-point half here for the Titans. Let's see what MJ Baker has to say. Obviously, these two teams really rebounding the basketball. We'll have to look at those numbers at the halftime interval. And after a half of basketball, catch your breath. This one is as good as advertised, despite the 10-point advantage. So she'll talk about Shadaria Smith. MJ Baker going to talk with our Mark Moses right about now.
Coach, up and down, up and down. What do you think of this pace so far in this game?
Yeah, I mean, both teams are playing really hard, very intense. We're both pushing the ball and actually being pretty efficient on offense.
What do you got to see in the second half to get the W?
Mark, I think every time I see you, we got to play better defense. I mean, I think it's becoming, we got to play better defense to keep them off the boards, and they got a lot of free throws on us too, so it just comes down to be disciplined and play good defense and just grit it out the second half.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you. Thanks you guys for coming out and support.
Back to you, Jeff.
You heard it here first. Every time Mark Moses is here, they struggle defensively. They got a lead this time, though, 53-43. We'll be right back. It's not Mark's fault. Promise. 53-43 at the half.
We have 6 returners from last year, but only 3 really played. So we brought in 9 new players this year. Last year we brought in 11. So that's always hard at JUCO to have so many new players. You're rebuilding your team every year. But Stitch, Lore, and Little Bit have been the core of what drives us. And additionally to like Ellie and even Hannah, who didn't really play last year because she was injured with her foot, but she's also been another one. This is actually the first year I've never had captains, because I have so many leaders who lead in their own way. It's not even just the same way. There's so many leaders on our team that bring something so unique and so powerful that I didn't want to diminish what they're doing by giving certain people labels. So this year, Stitch is the one that walks up to the half court, but like everyone on the team knows that they're leaders and they bring different stuff to the team, because not only did the 3 returners, they're setting the tone, they know what it takes, they understand, they still have that heartbreak from last year, but I feel like they've done a really good job of helping the newcomers to really buy in and see it too, and I think they've seen the success, even though
Experience in nationals was great. I mean, it was the first time that we ever got there as a team, as a program. So, you know, like getting that national bid and just like sitting down and watching the TV, just kind of like waiting to see if we were going to be able to go, and then hearing our name called, it was just a really exciting experience. And just being able to pick up, not have to ride in the vans to go to Texas, you know, flying out and like seeing a whole different state, just a whole new place. It was just a great experience, and seeing all the different types of teams that were there, and like it was just good competition every game, like sitting down watching games that we played in, and then just coming out and like showing everybody that we're a team that needs to be appreciated and looked at. Like, you know, winning our first buy-in game and then taking down the number 2 seed, Shelton State, was really big for us. So it was a great experience, and I think that it helped me as a leader, because now I've been to nationals and I know what it's like. So like when coming back in practice, I know how hard it's gonna be to get back there. So like just pushing my teammates, like whether I'm playing defense or like just leading offensively and stuff like that, it's been really helpful.
So I was previously going to play for a coach at an NAIA, and he took a head coach or an assistant job at a D1. And so he kind of led me to MJ, which was kind of like, I think, God's calling for me. And so I was like, let's take this risk. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move to Florida because I'm originally from Colorado. And it's been like a blessing in disguise, I think. This is exactly what I needed and where I needed to be. We're doing really well, and there is a big target on our back. But I think just continuing to get 1% better every day, because we can't get complacent with where we are. And like I said earlier, the past is the past. We're 0-0 right now, so we're really just focusing on getting in the gym and being intentional about what we do.
For me, it's a great opportunity being here. I'm from Sweden, and we don't have something like this back home. So coming here, combining studies and basketball is just a unique opportunity. It's just a love for the game, and the grit, the attitude, the intensity, the focus is very different. But I appreciate it, and I've learned so much from playing here.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen like much of a different style, because the teams I've been playing for is pretty fast, aggressive, focused on defense and sharing the ball. That's like that kind of teams I've been surrounded by my whole life. So the changes for me is not really that big, but I do think that in the States the basketball is a bit more physical. Coming from the bench, it doesn't really matter if I start or I don't start. I will always try to do my best and give my best. That's just the player and the person I am. I really want to put myself out there, and like if that's something that's gonna help the team, I will do that.
Back at the Titan Fieldhouse, I tell you what, there is no match for Gemini Elementary as the cheer squad entertaining us at the half. Mark Moses, Jeff Radcliffe here alongside, and look, we got ourselves a ball game. It seemed that all of a sudden the lead balloons out to 10. It's still MJ Baker not pleased with the defense, but man, I mean, this is a good team they're playing today.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I felt like every time we went to the free throw line, I had to breathe for a second and catch my breath after this one. And I was telling Coach right when she's walking off, I said, you got some bunnies. You got to hit those bunnies. And if you don't know what that is, those are the easiest shots. Like Tim Duncan likes those bunnies down low.
Yeah.
Just put them in. This would be a 20-point lead. And don't worry, she's like, I got it, Mark. Yeah, I know. We're good. We'll get them.
For the visitors from St. Pete College, being led by Julie Ruiz-Pinedo, the point guard, 10 points. Kulikowski's got 7, Delancey 7. For Eastern Florida, though, Shadaria Smith just lighting things up. I got her unofficially with 12, Guyon with 12 as well. So kind of the outside kind of leading the way right now.
Yeah, and they've kind of led the way. You're absolutely right, especially they need those shots, right? Especially Smith from the outside. You said, what's her average? Less than 10 a game?
Right.
She has stepped up, hit, and it looks like from 3 different angles on the court. And that fourth one, that was a big play because it was a close game. Then she got bailed out by the call. I'm pointing right where it happened.
Right.
Got bailed out and then hit all of her free throws. That is going to be the key here in the second half.
Well, Laraiba Putu wears the jersey 1-2, and right now it's Deuces Wild. 4 buckets, 8 points. It's automatic as it comes.
Yeah, and I like this. This is transition. Get the ball down the court, hit your teammates, and I want to see more of this. Those are easy point blank. That's the bunny I'm talking about. Just keep attacking the rim, get the easiest shot possible, and maybe Eastern Florida can get this W today.
Laraiba with 8. Garnett has 7. Hassett with 6. They're spreading it around here, and the Titans looking for their 20th straight conference win and their 19th straight home win here at the Titan Fieldhouse. Well on their way, but they have an entire half of basketball to go here in Melbourne this afternoon.
Yeah, and if you're just tuning in, you're just watching these highlights, it's
look like it's one-sided, but it has not been.
And it's been very aggressive, just very aggressive on both ends of the court. And Titans have come to play, and the Titans have come to play.
Yeah, grab your child, grab a snack, and get ready to come back here to the Titan Fieldhouse. It is Eastern Florida and St. Pete College. The Titanic struggle will continue right after this on WEFS.
Being at JUCO is a unique job because you have to wear all the hats. It's a small college, you wear all the hats, you do everything. For me, it's changed because I love JUCO from the growth aspect, but I also love it because it is kind of like a second chance you. Like I love to give people another chance. I love to see people go after their dreams and to save them. But I also understand at this level, sometimes you get kids that you can't save. So the experience at Eastern, I think my biggest growth has been, one, knowing that I can't save people and like to let people go instead of holding on to them at the detrimental of your team. And that's been really hard to learn for who I am. But also another thing that's been really big is just understanding each kid. Like I've always wanted to know like about them, where they come from and who they are, but like really understanding what motivates them, what's their fears, like how can I really help them not only on the court but off the court. And I feel like putting a team together that actually complements each other has been another thing I've grown in the last couple years. And then I say the third thing would be just creating a culture that's like tough. Love does not have to be, I see so many teams be successful out of fear, like the coaches out of fear and demoralizing and breaking people's spirits, and they win. Like you see it all the time. And as a person who comes from a really tough background as far as with family, seeing that breaks my heart. So my mission since I've been at Eastern is like, we're gonna love tough, and it's not gonna be loving soft. And I think at first it came across kind of soft, but I feel like now we're seeing the fruits of it all, that we can love tough and be honest and truth, but still be respectful and like have each other's back and push each other without having to coach out of fear or demoralizing. And that's another thing I think throughout the years that I've kind of like, am I doing the right thing? Like, cause it's kind of hard because you see these teams win and you're like, man, do I have to be tougher? Do I have to like scream at people more? Like, what does it got to take to get this out of them? But we've really just stayed fast into what we're doing. And I think over the years, it's kind of shown me that we are doing the right thing. And even though it's been 6 years, that we are seeing those fruits that maybe some people never see. So this season could be the season. And I really truly believe we have what it takes to be special and do something different this year. Yeah, we have a couple players this year. Last year we were second in the nation academically, which was amazing. Like we literally missed it by 0.05 GPA as far as having the smartest team in the nation. I was kind of crushed. I was like, Mike, are you sure? But yeah, so this year this team hasn't been as well academic. I have a couple players who are a little bit more high risk, but a lot of it's just adjusting from their country to here because the system is so different here. So with having so many international students, some international kids pick it up really easily, but some kids really struggle. And so this last semester has been a little bit difficult, but luckily we'll have everyone on the court next semester, and then hopefully we continue to learn. They learn the system and how things work. And we have study halls. We have individual study halls in my office for those maybe more high-risk kids, and then we have team study halls. If you have a 3.5 or below, that we have 3 to 4 days a week with coaches.
This stuff, my freshman season was like really hard, not being able to play, just not getting the grades, and like coming back from all of that, like having to do classes over the summer, and then my second season starting up and not being eligible for the first half of the season, just kind of just staying focused and focusing on myself just to keep myself motivated and push, that at some point that I'm going to be on the court and I'm going to be a factor and that I'm going to be needed. So just coming into this third year, I had the mindset of just being a leader and trying to do everything that I can to help this team, because I feel like this is the best team that I have played with out of all 3 years. And so I just feel like we can go to states and win it. We can go to nationals, win it all. But like I said, we just have to be disciplined in ourselves and the things that we do on and off the court.
I think it's not too challenging. You just kind of have to put time aside for obviously school first, and we have enough time with practice being early that you should, get your stuff done. But I think to get to the next level, you have to want both. So education is really important, and so that always comes first.
I learned that it's about the culture. Like, I never really had a type of program that was all about culture and being a family. It was more like everybody was trying to get on their own, and it's more like everybody wants to see each other succeed. So that's definitely a big thing that I'll take, and also to the next program that I go to as well.
Back at the Titan Fieldhouse. Tell you what, watching that here, Mark Moses, Mike Parsons asking those questions, and Brian Foster, our producer, and the rest of our crew putting that together. You learn about how much of a family this basketball team is and this program in general. And you learn some things when you listen to those players, and MJ Baker in particular, a little bit about what it's like to have a program like Eastern Florida.
Well, it's the most cliche thing you can say in sports, but it's very true. No I in team. Teams win championships. This team is 22-1. They want to get to, can I do the math? 23-1.
Yeah.
That you've got to believe in your teammates, and you got to build that family culture if you want to win a championship.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in broadcasting, and we are happy to bring you the action here on WEFS TV. Titans will inbound. The goal to your left as we see the action here on WEFS. Guyon will start it off. It's a 10-point lead for Eastern Florida. Now and make it 12. Guyon right to the hoop, and she'll shoot another.
She is feeling it here today, Jeff. That was pretty by Eastern Florida. Keep it up if you're the home team.
Three-point play. She's at 15 points now. Trying to answer, not that time.
Oh, smart play.
Good play. Reese Pinetto will stay with St. Pete. They trail now by 13.
Eastern Florida got caught just looking at the ball. You got to go get it once in a while.
Whoops. The race is on. Coming away with it is Garnett. Laying it off for Smith. Layup is good. Shaderia now 14 points.
What a play by Garnett. Getting the steal, heads up play.
Assist.
Yeah, and then I thought she was going to shoot it, and unselfish play by the Titans.
Five straight points here to open in the third quarter. Not what was in the offing for Denisha Davids. Going to wrestle this thing away here in the early going here in the second half. There's a foul, and St. Pete will go to the line. Guyon gets the personal. So an inbound play was on the floor. Another step back. Boy, she is just great. Ruiz Pinetto averaging 14 a game. She's now got 12. Garnett will go to the line.
You know, it's weird. Most of the first half, it was a 1-point game, tied, 2-point game, 3-point game. Look at the score now. 13-point lead for Eastern Florida. It just, they closed so well at the end of that first half.
Lancey will check out for a bit.
Amelia Hassett to fly.
Amelia Hassett will miss the first. From Albury, New South Wales, Australia. Freshman will make the second. She's got 7 points now.
And look, don't kid yourself. The height on Eastern Florida, 6'1", 6'2", 6'1", 6'3", 6'3".
Yeah, Hassett 6'3". Had 10 points and 12 boards in that last meeting, did Hassett. 59-45. Up by 15. Finally, Reese Panetto misses a shot. Smith all alone, lines up. And off the backboard, brought down by Burden. Chianti into the front court. Garrett. Maurice Panetta. Crossing over is Burden. Maurice Panetto. Foul line. Runs into a brick wall. Shot clock down to 7. And how about the block from Hassett? Smith into the front court. To the rack. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hassett. Can't keep it in her hands though. Smith, though, active, steals it away. Hassett underneath. Gets a foul.
Smith and Hassett, 1-2 punch, both sides of the court. All right, how many rebounds, seriously, did Hassett have there? 3, 4? That was hustle.
Back to the line. She was 1 of 2 on the last trip. For the season, hits 82%. It's the first there. Got her on 8 points now, unofficially. And
look at this.
1 of 2.
Oh, almost.
Guy on nearly got the.
So I thought it was going to happen, Jeff. Well,
Maurice Panetto coming back for the ball here is Ponder. And Ponder that. Not a bad shooter there. She's got 6 points. It's a 35% three-point shooter. Haven't seen her make one of those yet. And that's just fine if you're a Titans, Eastern Florida Titans fan. She does not. Boy, quick release there from Garnett. Putback doesn't go. Lead is 13. St. Pete trying to cut into it on this trip down. Oh,
what do we call it? Oh, travel.
The ball. Deontay Burden not inclined to agree with the adjudication there.
Let's see this. I'm not sure.
Yep. Skipped.
All right, 13-point game, under 7-minute mark here in the third quarter. This could be one of those knockout punches if you're Eastern Florida.
Smith all the way across Guyon. Going for that steal was Burden. Top of the arc. Aha! Ozzy Momodu has 10.
What's her season average? Like around 20?
10.2. She just has hit her season average. The last game she had 17 though.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Starting to come alive here late on. This is Reed, and we'll go to the line. Reed is a 50% free throw shooter. They need every point possible to kind of stay in the match here. Down by 15. A couple of subs coming in for Coach Davidson.
See, we saw this, Jeff. We saw it last Saturday, where you had Santa Fe come in. They played great for a half, and then by the third quarter,
like they left. Yeah, they just didn't have anything left after making that effort. Yep.
So that's why
first.
If you are St. Pete, all right, can we get this to 5 or 6 points at the end of the third quarter, or can we get even better than that? We got to dig into this game.
Leah Reed is 5 points. It's 3 better than her season average. Still missed 1 of 2 there. 62-48. Whoa, given away. Smith Ain't gonna get there.
Coming right for you,
Yeah.
buddy.
Our heads are not basketballs. Please don't reach out. They don't bounce the same. They're hollow. Pinetto. A little pick and pop. They'll kick it out. Garrett, no.
Oh, that was a shot the Titans needed.
Guyon will leave it back. Thought about the three. Smith all by herself. Passes up the shot, works it down low. Here's Ozzy. Good. 12 points for Ozzy Mamodu, the native of London, England. It is 3 o'clock, about 40, or 3:11, about 49 minutes until tea time for her, I think. Shot doesn't go. Good rebound.
Was that clean?
Boy, let's just knock her down. She didn't have too far to fall.
Eastern Florida saying that was all. They're saying that's all ball on defense. Let's see this replay.
Yeah, Reese Pinetto listed at 5'7". There is no way.
That looks clean.
No. So timeout, 64-48. And each team will get a chance to talk it over. 5 minutes to play here, third quarter, 64-48.
Yeah, that pace, Jeff, especially in the second quarter. I mean,
It's slowed down considerably now.
it slowed down. It really did. You know what it is? St. Pete said, we're going to go up tempo. We're going to play this style. You're going to have to play with us. And now you see here back in the third quarter, the home team said, all right, now you're going to play our
Yeah,
game.
we're going to dictate a little bit, see how you like it. How does that taste?
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. And they're using their height as well. That's the
Right.
thing. They're using their height down low on offense and defense to really dictate the pace of play.
Titans of St. Pete, 17-7, 5-1 in the Central Conference. A year ago, they went 9-19 and 5-7. This is a team, though, when they were in the Suncoast Conference, had some great seasons. A couple of years back, 16-4. So they went 24-8 in 2012 and 13, their best season in program history. Tanisha Davidson now in her 7th season. Titans has just been on this steady incline ever since the arrival of MJ Baker on the other side.
And the key at this level of basketball, you only get these players for 1 or 2 years. So the fact that you're constantly recruiting, getting people to come here, get them in the building.
Sometimes not even one. Sometimes
that's true.
You do have some academically challenged students sometimes. There's a show called Second Chance U for a reason. So sometimes you may not even have them for a season.
So I'm saying the fact that you, like these two programs, you're competitive every single year. It's really just a great accomplishment.
1 of 2 that trip now for Ruiz Pinetto.
She's been great today.
Got her for 13 points now.
Turnover.
St. Pete trying to cut into this deficit here. 64-49 lead. Down to 13. Ooh, I'm gonna walk Kulikowski.
Oh!
Sorry, 15-point advantage here for the Titans.
You probably heard that in the microphone. I smacked my own hand. I'm so hyped by this. This is what we call defense 101. Oh. Just pretty.
Woo, swish it goes for Alexa Kulikowski. She's got 10.
Oh, she's been good. Kind of quiet with the
Right
10.
off the bench, yeah. 32% three-point shooter. Oh, the rebound. Garnett taking one for the team and draws a foul.
Look, I'm just going to say this right now. I like Garnett's game. You need players like her on your basketball team.
Watch this. Kulikowski commits the foul. Smith is true again.
Well, she's wide
17
open.
points.
She's wide open. You better take that.
You say a little bit open?
Yeah.
So have to change your nickname to Lot Bit. 67-51. Eastern Florida trying to pull away here. 4 minutes to play in the third. Feel that St. Pete's got a couple of runs in them, though. Walk with the basketball.
Too much.
Tanaya Pryor will come back in. A freshman from Macon, Georgia, making her return.
So you can see the strategy for Eastern Florida. We're going to bang you down low. We're going to have our bigs dictate this game. And then our guards are going to be open like Smith for the three.
Oh, and a beat on that one to Tanaya Pryor, coming in fresh. Oh, thought about it. That was like NBA range. In the corner, Smith going to be fouled. It's on the floor. Oh no, stepped on the line.
Stepped out of bounds.
On the line, mark it 0, dude.
Hey, you're absolutely right. This game completely slowed down here in the third quarter.
It's okay, we don't need any oxygen. It's in short supply. 67-51. Titans of St. Pete will let it fly. Kulikowski can't get it to go. It'll stay with St. Pete.
What?
St. Pete coming in on a 3-game win streak, beating Daytona State, Florida State College of Jacksonville, and then Santa Fe going away in the ladder, 78-55 on Wednesday. Reminder, the men's counterparts will come up after this one. Titans tied for first now in the league, and St. Pete last, although in that matchup, the last time those two teams played, it was just a 2-point victory on the road for Eastern Florida. So there are no gimmies.
No.
That will come up next, scheduled at 4 o'clock. A little loose with the basketball down low. Oh, quick and fired, knock it down.
Big shot. I'm happy she's getting on the board now. Got a timeout.
Garnett has 10. Timeout called by the Titans of St. Pete College. They're down by 19.
Sometimes you got to reward players who do all the dirty work for you. A pass, a rebound, a steal. Let them get some love on offense. I love it.
That quick release from Ellie Garnett, the transfer from Northern Colorado. Out in Greeley. It's out in the plains of Colorado, by the way, if you've ever been out there.
I think she prefers the weather down here than
Yes.
Northern Colorado right now.
Yes.
What?
The windswept plains on cattle country out in that part of Colorado, no mountains.
Hey, we heard MJ Baker, right before going into the locker room, Mark, every time I see you, what'd she say? We got to play better defense.
Yes.
They have come to play some
Threw
defense.
you under the bus.
Why? It's all right. If it helps us win,
Yeah.
if you're Eastern Florida, you'll take it.
Put it in gear and that was Mark.
Man, Ed, I know you
It's
love
okay,
it.
but I'm here with you though, so we're equally culpable. It's all right. It's all right. Hey, whatever you can do, we find it. The best players, best coaches find any way they can to motivate the team, right?
And this lead is ballooned here. 19 points.
Yeah, some helium.
Yeah. And it's not like Eastern Florida's going on to, oh, wow.
It's just been steady. You're
yeah,
right,
it's
you're
not
right.
like a
Absolutely.
13-2 run.
Oh, crazy. Reese Panetto.
Look,
just a scoop left-handed shot goes. She's got 15, and they'll get the ball back, trying to cut into this 17-point advantage.
Hey, keep feeding her the basketball. I mean, Eastern Florida's had problems all day trying to guard her. Just let her keep going. Green light it.
From a point guard and just a freshman, she'll be back next year. Kowski's had some moments. That one off the mark. Rebound from Smith. Here come the Titans, poking it ahead. Guyon will pull up and swish it through.
Oh. Hey, that was nice, Jeff.
17 points for Leilani.
That's a Division I type shot. That was pretty.
Stitching together another good game. Oh, again, Reese Pinetto. 17 for her. Guyon. And a foul on St. Pete.
Fouls on number 4, Tanaya Pryor. The first team's fair.
All right, look at this. Look at this. Up, I'll take that. Hey, you know what I like? That's old school, taking the 15-footer.
The best sound in basketball. Whip. And it just tickles the twine, goes through. Shooters love that, right? It's like the sound of a good golf swing.
You see so much style of basketball now is, all right, inside three-pointer, a lot of three-point shots.
Yeah.
Then when you see someone actually shoot a 15-footer, you're like, what's this? She's been great today.
For 18 points now.
And you know what, Eastern Florida, they've needed every single one of them to grow this lead. She has been, I can't stress this enough, big time today.
It is true. 18, make that 19 points for Guyon.
And that's what makes the Titans dangerous. Multiple people on this roster can step up and score.
Ponder. Draws the foul.
Fouls on number 35,
19-point advantage right now. Ponder from Pompano Beach, currently with 6 points, does hit 60% from the line. And the first one is true. Points for Jalen. On the other end now. From the free throw line, follow through was perfect for Putu. She is now at 10. Final minute of this third quarter. Poked away. Good defense by the Titans. Garnett. Oh, can't get it to fall, but draws the whistle.
Streaky. That was nice. Everyone's watching her. She's just going right to the rim.
9 points, 12 rebounds off the bench the last time she faced this team. Currently with 10. So in double figures, make that 11.
Free throw looks better today.
Yeah, 10 times now in double figures for Garnett. Makes them both. He'll take that. Man, Titans by 21.
Ugh. Largest lead.
First couple of quarters back and forth. And the last 2 or 3 minutes, Titans started stretching the lead out a little bit, and they've continued to do so here in the second half.
Hey, we were talking, they're ranked second in the country for a reason.
At one point, number 1. A lone loss knocked them back a bit. Whoops. Watch out, Rosa. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Down to 5. Guyon turns, shoots, it is short, but draws the foul with 1.6 left on the clock. So bailed out there by a foul.
Yeah, Coach Davidson's not happy with that. Just end the quarter. It was a bad shot anyway. They get bailed out by the call. Shaking her head, not happy.
Line for 2 more. She was perfect her last trip. It appears that will be the same.
You know, I said it, what was it, like the 6-minute mark of this quarter, and you had a double-digit lead, and I said this was the time for Eastern Florida to strike, and it's been tight ever since then.
Yeah. Oh, that's her 10th free throw made.
Wow.
And time expires. 80-57 our score. A 23-point advantage for Eastern Florida here now in a game that was nip and tuck for the first quarter and a half.
First meeting, what is this? I'm looking at the
It's a
stats.
10-point advantage, yeah, the 10-point win the first time.
65-55. Titans have 80 points. We have 10 minutes to go in this one.
They play again on the 15th.
Yeah.
The day after Valentine's Day.
That'll be a big matchup as well. But this, you know, so far, and look, it's not over. You got 10 minutes to go here, but this is a statement right now by Eastern Florida. These are pretty much, you know, two of the best teams here in Central Florida. And
if you can hold a 23-point advantage, you'll now have a two-game lead essentially in the standings. Coming in, it was Eastern Florida 6-0 in the conference. St. Pete 6-1. So had St. Pete won today, that would have really tightened things up at the top. But now, if it goes to 6-2 and 7-0, there's not really much room for error. St. Pete's the second best team in this division by a mile. Santa Fe just 2-3. Daytona State 1-5. Jacksonville 1-5. So barring like an epic upset for Eastern Florida, this was your chance.
And you look at these stats, Eastern Florida, they've won 19 straight conference games, 17 straight wins at home. They are just rocking and rolling right now.
They will go on the, they'll host Jacksonville here on Wednesday, then go on the road at Santa Fe, then home to Daytona State. That will be a big doubleheader following weekend. Fourth quarter underway. Delancey to get hot here. Draws a foul.
Yeah, and if you're a college basketball fan in general, we're heading here into, you know, the early part of February. It's all basketball now till we get, you know, to April.
No good.
Look at that.
How about that?
I love it.
Now a foul.
I love it.
Timeout, Titans.
I love this so much.
Timeout. Excuse me.
Look at this. Hitting the floor, getting that basketball. That is mine, thank you. Now, you're going to be bruised tomorrow making those dives, but it's worth it.
Timeout, Titans of Eastern Florida. I've got Guy on for 20 points right now. Not official.
Would you say like 10 from the free throw line?
Yes.
Ooh, she's been great.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, actually 21. But it's Mike Parsons' scorebook that counts.
Oh, so okay.
Unfortunately, he has the pool. Okay, fortunately.
I was, you know, I talked to Coach Baker before the game, and I asked her, you know, are you ready for today? You're excited? She said, Mark, I'm always excited to play basketball with my team.
Right.
But then I said, hey, do you sleep well this time of year? No. Just dead eye, look at me in the face. No, I do not, Mark.
Are you kidding? Yeah.
No coach does, because they're just constantly thinking, how can I get better? How can I do this? How can I do that? She'll sleep coming up this summer.
Yeah.
She's got big, big goals for this team.
Rest in the grave.
Yeah.
Titans by 23 in the basketball here. Just underway, fourth quarter. Some reserves in. Hannah Mebius-Svensson in there. She'll go to the rack and score her first bucket.
Nice.
Stockholm, Sweden. Garrett to Mejia Andrade. Haven't seen her yet today, so going to the bench here on both sides. This is Burden. Swish goes the three. She's got 12.
Three-pointer, Kayati Bird.
On the ball, Rosa Redondo Sorribes. Down low, Hassett. Good ball movement here from the Titans. On the baseline, Vivi Svensson down low and gets it to go. Hassett has 10. She's in double figures.
Chef, it was sitting up there on the rim for a while.
Just kind of bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yeah, nice play.
You're fine just trading baskets now, right?
Oh, yeah.
In and out. You'll take that even better. Big rebound from Aji Momodu. Oh, everything but the finish. Vivi Svensson battling for the loose ball along the baseline. It is tied up.
Who's got the possession
Looks
here?
like Eastern Florida.
Love the hustle.
Looks like 6 Titans are in double figures for Eastern Florida right now. 6. Spreading it around. Smith with 17, Putu with 10, Aji Momodu 12, Garnett 12, Guyon with 21. Redondo Sorribes gets chucked. Blocking foul.
Fouls on number 10, Jalen Ponder, her first.
Ponder's first personal.
Yeah, if you're Eastern Florida, hey, you're just looking at the clock. Let's just finish this out. Let's get the W.
Yeah, use the shot clock. Currently at 16. Ooh, how about the handle from Aji Momodu? Drawing the foul. Stuck to her hand like they were stick 'em on the gloves.
You're absolutely right. Good description. That is exactly what it feels like.
Yeah, Yo-Yo. Her nickname is Duncan now.
Duncan.
Like, she doesn't have enough names. Izumenmi Aji Momodu. Threw Duncan in there too. Yo-Yo, Duncan Yo-Yo. No? Am I dating it? Youth generation where it's just video games and that's it?
No comment.
It's the first. And the second. 14 points for Izzy Aji. 86-60. Kept the dribble going. Lead is a cool 26. That's an air ball. Adlena Iranagurki. She'd take it. No. Cut her off the pass. Kick out. Use a lot of the shot clock here. Gurki. How did she get that shot off? Unable to finish it. We'll kick it back out. 3 on the way. Vivi Svensson, no. Slicing and dicing. Burden and losing the handle.
Which way we going?
Here's who will stay with St. Pete. Big minutes upcoming here for some of these reserves, too.
Oh, off the knee. There you go. So, yeah, it is going to stay this way.
Putu back in.
Foul on the ground.
Clock down 26 is an issue now. In 7 minutes, you got to make the most of every possession.
Yeah, that's why for Eastern Florida, don't
If Eastern's taking the full shot clock, you're not going to have enough possessions.
And on defense, just don't do these ticky-tack fouls. Just let that clock go.
Step back 3, no. They've cooled off since that first quarter.
Yes.
And drawing the foul and going to the line will be Keontae Bird, and that stops the clock, and that's one way to let them back in.
Yeah, see, Coach Baker, she's telling her team right now, hey, don't give them easy buckets or don't let them go to the free throw line.
Well, they're not going to the free throw line. It was on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was my fault.
Oh, no.
Another chuck, some fouls to give, so you'll take them.
Yeah. No, Coach is not happy. I'm not happy either.
Fouls on number 1.
Look, you can't be in a situation where you're up 26 points, but the other team's in the penalty going to the free throw line the rest of the game.
Pinedo. Oh, how about the feed there? That's a nice dime to Mayanna Garrett. By my count, that's just her 3rd point. 86-62. Oh, on the back door, not enough on it. Pass was pretty, though. Oh, losing the handle. That should be a backcourt violation. It is. Over and back.
Refs have to use that whistle lately.
Okay, how much of the 30-second shot clock can they use here? Down to 6:19 for the game. Oh, how about the feed inside? And cashing in is Putu. 12 points.
Yeah, she's been good today, Jeff.
Go ahead.
It's funny with the rims. Every player on the court, you know, even will shoot a layup and still isn't sure if the ball will go in or not today.
Look at disappointment from Saray Beveridge there. Thought she had the shot. Putu now back-to-back buckets. She's on 14. That's over her season average of 12.6. Timeout called by St. Pete and Denisha Davidson. It is 90-62. It's coming in on that 30-point plateau now.
Man, that is an impressive second half performance so far from Eastern Florida. Here's what you want to do. You never want to disrespect an opponent. You don't want to do that. You want good sportsmanship. You know what? Make a statement today. Put 100 on the board. Say, we're the best team. We can score on anyone.
Yeah, you can see it. 5:26 left. Go back and see how many times Titans have done that this year.
All right, here's the replay. Here's Putu. You know, just easy. Can I get in there? Where were those plays when I was playing? I want easy shots like that. She makes it so easy.
The Titans have eclipsed 100 twice this season. Once on November 27th against St. Thomas University, again against Miami-Dade in a 107-31 win on December 7th. So trying to say that will be something that we can want to watch for here.
Is it one of those promotions? Do I get a free taco? What happens exactly?
Yeah, the question is, where is the free taco?
I'll have to buy it.
You still have to buy it. Well, it's not free if you buy it. You can pretend, I guess. Perhaps a sponsorship opportunity in the offing if anybody is watching. Where are the best tacos in Melbourne? I know where the best soup is. Right across the street, my friend.
That's why you're the OG. Right there.
No. And the shot is good for Reed. It's the first. She's a 50% free throw shooter. All right. So now is 5 of 6 from the line. 7 points total for Aaliyah Reed. Crazy shot, wouldn't go for Gerke. 90-64. Stay with the Titans. Bound. Gerke. Up top, Beveridge. How about Mevia Svensson? No. And if you're St. Pete, you do not want to have a third digit, right? That is a sense of pride. Oh, getting the foul for Delancey. And she's been held in check for the most part. Going to the line now with just 7 points. She averages almost 16 a game. So they've taken her away.
You and me talked about this on my radio show when you came on last Monday, and I appreciate that, by the way.
Hey, I always like coming up.
Like you said, this team, they were at one point this season ranked first, number 1, not in the state, not in the county, not in video games, in the country.
Video games.
Yeah.
Misses both free throws, but they got the rebound.
So third and now second. They still could be the number 1 team again. You don't know what could happen.
Yeah. Really remaining on their schedule, though, St. Pete is the only decent team. St. Pete was receiving votes in the most recent NJCAA poll. They'll play them once more, but they'll need somebody in front of them to lose most likely. Crazier things have happened. It is basketball. 4:38 to play. Continue though. Sorry.
The point is, like, you look at the growth of this women's program here. You know, they've had good teams. They have. But the level they're at now, this is uncharted territory.
Gerke on the floor. Whoops. And gave it away. Turnover. And they commits a foul. Coach Baker is asking the team to simmer it down now.
And look, all right, it's 90-65. What Coach Baker's doing right now is a lot of these reserves that are in the game. Hey, we might need you later in the season. We might need you in big spots.
Once you get to the state and national tournament, they're not going to be these margins.
And you have to be 10 deep or so. Everyone on the team's got to contribute, and this is good where you get people that, you know, maybe they're not playing big minutes for you. All right, they're getting chances now to get experience.
Karen misses them both. We'll go to the other end. Titans have been stuck on 90 since we started talking about tacos.
I know.
Come on, man.
Tacos after the men's game.
For those of you, young aspiring broadcasters, one of the cool reasons to get into sportscasting is for the food, right? You've been to a number of events. You go to Magic games and UCF games. How the vittles? $90-65.
We got Smith back in the game.
Yeah. Here's Beveridge on the floor. Mebius Svensson. No. Yeah, Sidaria's in there. Baseline and foul. Stopping the clock. 3:51.
It's kind of a weird fourth quarter where it's like you have this gigantic lead and then you just keep putting the other team on the free throw line.
Don't know if there's enough time for them to get it back on just that, but yeah. Like you said, though, going forward, situationally, you got to be wise to that stuff.
Yes.
Cut it to 23 here.
We got Coach Shulman. He's in the building now. He's getting ready for the men's game after this.
Yeah, got a pink shirt, right? Speaking of OG.
Yeah.
Tend to pass it around the perimeter. Smith will light it up. Finally misses, but getting the rebound down low. Putting it up, Mebius Svensson. Rattles it home. She's got 4. 92-67. 3:17 to play. Shot won't fall. Rebound, Ozzy Momodu. Beveridge. Smith. Pick and pop down low. Boy, just kept alive. Thought about the 3. Crossing over is Mebius Svensson. Beveridge in the corner. Shot clock down to 10. Down low it goes to Izzy Momodu. And she's fouled. Oh, timeout, excuse me.
She
stepped on the line. Yep, okay. Sorry, we're screened sometimes from the referee.
Yes, we are. Third time we got it.
Yes. Sometimes I think 2 sets of eyes are good enough. 2:40 to play. Tied up. Possession arrow favors the visitors.
So you were saying, all right, St. Pete today. Then you're off till the 8th. You got Florida State College, Jacksonville, then at Santa Fe, Daytona. Look, we're only got a couple games left here in the regular season.
This is the sixth 90-point game for the Titans, if you were wondering this season. Modu can't convert. So I think 100 is now not going to happen. Oh, Windex running forward. Cerebus, count it. Redondo Cerebus, her first bucket. 1:55 to play. It's 94-67.
That was the best sequence of basketball all day. Defense to offense.
Fall, big rebound by the Titans. Kulikovska muscled that away. 1:36 to play. Lucas Svensson now in the hands of Smith. 14 to shoot.
Yeah, got to run that clock, Jeff.
Yeah. Redondo Cerebus scored the last trip down. Down low it goes. Azumamoto backing her in. Turnaround shot is an air ball. Oh, get your head up. 1:11 to play.
Statement win today.
Yeah,
That's
no
way
doubt.
you could say it.
1 minute to play. Nicely done. Reed has 8. Again, her season average 2.2, so maybe something to got silver lining in the dark cloud today on this trip across the state for St. Pete.
I mean, you look at this, 94-69, less than a minute to go. This could have been bigger. I mean, it kind of felt like, all right, we'll calm down. We'll take our foot off the pedal. But this statement win, and it shows you how complete of a basketball team Eastern Florida is.
.45 seconds left on the floor. Mebius Svensson, that one not going to go from Kulikovska. Stay with the Titans of Eastern Florida, though, 38.8. Have an interview with head coach MJ Baker following the final whistle here. Shaderia working it down low. Taking it back. 19-foot jump shot, or make that 18-footer is good. Redondo Cerebus, 2 points.
She's happy.
96 now, 25 seconds left. Shot clock is off. 96-69. So we got reciprocals. 96-69 right now. Let's see if we can keep it there.
High-scoring game today.
Fouls on number 20, Rosa Redondo Cerebus, second.
Yeah, because if you're, look, if you're St. Pete, hey, let's say, all right, we got 70 points tonight. That's pretty good. Oh, the problem is
96-70.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Aaliyah Reed. In a minute. 96-70, a 26-point advantage. A chance for St. Pete to cut into the margin a little bit, make it a little bit more respectable. Poked away. Redondo Cerebus. Down to 6. They don't need to shoot. No. We'll back it out. Down to 2. And that, my friends, is the ball game. A 96-70 win for the Eastern Florida State College Titans. They take it by 26 over second place St. Pete College. Titans improved to 23-1, 7-0 in conference play. We'll talk about it when we come back on WEFS.
I'm part of SCAP, which is the Space Coast Consortium Apprenticeship Program. What it is, it's an apprenticeship program to get people in the aerospace field and get experience and schooling all at the same time. So I just graduated high school this past May, and I found out about it 2 days after graduation, and my original plan was to go to Eastern Florida and just get a basic AA degree and figure out what I wanted to do from there. I always liked the idea of going into aerospace, but never was sure about engineering itself. So this was a great way to get my career started, even if I choose to go back for engineering or even if I choose to change career paths. This is a 2-year degree that is fully paid for by my company, and it is 4 years of experience in the aerospace industry where I really get to get the experience and the schooling, and if I choose to continue down this path I can, or if I choose to further my education, go somewhere else, I can also do that.
'96-70, the Titans of Eastern Florida by 26 as they move to 23-1, 7-0 in conference play. My pleasure to be joined by MJ Baker, the head coach of the Eastern Florida Titans. Look, you go against the second-place team in a dominating performance as it can be on the home court. What is, first of all, before we get into really some of the performances from some of your players, the importance in the standings to get a second win against this team?
Yeah, I mean, St. Pete's tough. They've had a great season, and they've been battling hard in conference. So to come out here and beat them 2 times, now we beat them at their place and once here, was a big statement for us.
This is the 6th time you've eclipsed 90 points, and it helps when you have 6 players in double figures. Just talk about the offensive output here today. Yeah,
I mean, we've been really working on shot selection and just sharing the ball and just the strength in the numbers and knowing like what the team's taken away and that we have other things that can step up. So being able to see what St. Pete was trying to take away, which early it was our inside presence,
right,
and we started hitting some shots on the outside, then they had to try to take that away, and then it opened up the inside for us. So it's nice to be able to have a great inside-outside game.
Leilani stitching together another big performance, 21 points. Talk about what she was able to do here this afternoon.
Leilani Stitch is our floor leader, man. She's our leader. She had 21 points, 8 assists. She just runs the team, and she's just so tough. Defensively and offensively, we know we can count on her every game. She's a true leader for us.
We were just counting the swishes we were here. That's the best sound in basketball, is it not?
She's definitely the mid-range assassin game's on point. And then you got a little bit hitting those threes from the outside, which was big early for us, which opened up the inside for us, which is Shadaria Smith. And then the post players inside between Ozzy and Laura. I don't see 2 better post players in the country inside that you can really battle. And they go up against each other every practice, which is so much fun. But I mean, even Ozzy had a double-double. And then you add Ellie, who's hit some great shots this year from Colorado. So, and then Amelia, another great stretch 4 for us.
What kind of luxury is it when you've got an outside game that can open up the inside, and then the inside game that opens up the outside, because you've got the players and the horses to just keep coming?
Yeah, I mean, I'm blessed. It's just getting them, just managing and getting them to like play together and to be able to see what's there, and then us to defend on the other end, because St. Pete did a great job of anything we came out with them with. St. Pete had to answer in the first half, and in the second half, I feel like we did a better job defending.
5 games left here in the regular season. How do you keep the train rolling?
I mean, we're just trying to get better every day. Right now, our goal is just 1% better and literally just trying to focus on the big picture, but be in the present moment and not get complacent. We can't get comfortable. We have to keep striving and keep grinding and keep being hungry.
Thank you so much, MJ Baker. Congratulations.
Thank
Great
you
performance.
So much.
Doing so on TV. Gotta love it.
Yeah, thanks all for everyone for watching and being here for us. We really appreciate your support.
First half of our doubleheader is complete in a dominating fashion. The Titans win at 96-70. We'll be right back on WEFS.
Come on, now you're on your way. Come on, like it's like that. Come on, now you're on your way. Come on, like it's like that. Come on, ride with me. Now you're on your way, like it.
Lights, camera, action. Discover the arts at Eastern Florida State